Hey guys, Average Joe here. I'm going to share a little something with you guys today. And this is my PSA full-size Cross Armory Dagger, is what I will be calling it from here on out. If this is your first video of mine, guys, please don't think I'm a PSA hater. I have a micro dagger that I carry and trust my life with. My PSA 300 blackout rifle is my home defense rifle, thousands of rounds through it. I'm not a PSA hater, but if you've seen my videos, you know I've also done a video on how PSA is not Glock, and I'm just trying to be a realist. And some people take offense to that, and that's fine. But these are just my opinions, and it doesn't really matter. But my PSA full-size dagger. I love the way it looked. I had a lot of issues with it at the range. I had put a couple different optics on it. First, I had a Siley Cat on here. And then I didn't like the size of the dot on it. It was a 601 MOA. It was rather large. I didn't like it too much. Traded it out. I had put this Siley Bear optic on here, closed emitter, and it is quite large. I didn't like that on here, and I kept having problems with the gun. I was having a lot of failure to ejects, failure to feeds, stovepipes, issues like that. So I wanted to test that optic. I took it off and put it onto that gun, took the optic off of that, put it on here, which is the Hollow Sun 407A, which I love. I have 3 of these. And I continued to shoot this a little bit, and I just was not having fun. I just kept having problem after problem. And then I was talking to these guys at Cross Armory, and really cool company. They sell a lot of California compliant type things, but they also sell a lot of Glock stuff and parts for Glocks. So considering this was a Gen 3 Glock, I thought, hey, maybe I'll get some stuff, switch it out in here, and see if that makes a difference and see if it helps. So first thing I'll do is show you that it's safety checked. Nothing in it. There was nothing in the magazine. It's my Cane Arms mag extension. This is the Sylvan Arms compensator, which I absolutely love. I have 2 of these. I have one on my Glock 19, and this one I've bounced back and forth between my PSA Compact and this and my Smith & Wesson M&P. When I got the Faxon for the M&P, I took this off and, put this on here. So I really like these. I think they make a huge difference when shooting, and for me. And so I really like it. So I threw this on here too. This had been on here before I did these other upgrades too, just so you know. So I'm just going to pull this apart real quick off camera. And, I don't want to get into any type of issues. So I did get the Cross Armory parts. They sent them to me for free, just up front and honest right away. They didn't send me these parts. What they did is they gave me a credit at their store. I could spend it any way I wanted and to look at different parts, and that was totally up to me. So they didn't send this to me and say, here, test this and tell us how great it is or anything like that. They just wanted an upfront, honest opinion, so that's what I was doing. I did order a full trigger kit for a Gen 3 Glock, which came with everything. The full trigger, the back and the front. I got a pin set for it. I got extended slide stops, or slide release, or I'm sorry, takedown pins. Sorry. I did get a slide release, extended. And I basically gutted this gun. It pin set, everything. Oh, and I got extended mag release. So basically the only thing left in this gun that's PSA is the actual frame and the block. That's it. Everything else was taken out. Under here, I basically did the same thing. I did get a new spring and safety plunger. I put in their firing pin. So that's all new, and spring and all that. So that the internals of the slide, and ejector and all that, that's all Cross Armory and new. I did keep the PSA recoil spring and barrel. Other than that, everything else in this gun has been switched over to Cross Armory. So I took it to the range, and I was very, very impressed. I have some footage. I'll throw it up here for you guys, or here, or here, or here. I don't know yet. I never know until I'm editing it, so I apologize for that. But it'll be there. I was so impressed. I'll say first, the hollow sun on here is excellent. Like I said, I went through different optics. I really loved it with the hollow sun on here, and the suppressor height sights, which are PSA. They came with the PSA. Excellent. But the shooting, just the feel of it was incredible. It was honestly like a different gun. I don't know if it would I would compare it to my Glock 19, because that has an Apex trigger and all upgraded parts too. So this is kind of like bringing this gun to stock Glock, not like my Glock, which is upgraded Glock. The trigger is excellent. If you guys have a PSA, you got that hinged trigger, which I hated from the time I got it. This is not hinged, and we have already safety checked it, but I'll do it again for you guys. Nice, crisp, clean break on it now. Reset, not too bad, not too far, too long. It really has woken this gun up. As you see, the travel is not very far. That's really good. I really am enjoy shooting this gun now. I really like my PSA Dagger. I've shot a lot. I put about 250, 300 rounds through it since I did all that. I've shot it twice now at the range. I wanted to make sure. Couple things. This Cross Armory slide release. I love this thing. I hated my PSA one. This thing is excellent. The takedown, I don't see much of a difference. I think the PSA one I took out was about the same size. So I'm thinking maybe PSA puts a little bit extended takedown pins themselves. I'm not too sure. I will say, if you've ever taken a Glock down, this is your trigger pin. On a Glock, ping, ping, pop it through, and then you do everything. This was the hardest thing I think I've ever had to do on any gun I've ever had. The PSA trigger block, pin was absolutely horrific. I had such a hard time. I literally had to get like a real hammer and finally get it out. I watched YouTube videos like, hey, other people have to be having this problem. Yeah, they did. And nobody really had like the good way around it except for muscle it, and that's what I ended up doing. So anyway, the other thing is this has roll pins. So the Cross Armory pin set that I bought did not fit here and here. This is the Cross Armory pin that I got. I put that in to replace the PSA one that I bashed out. But these, I had to put these back in. And these are roll pins. I don't like roll pins. I'd rather have a solid pin, but I don't know. I had heard that not Cross Armory, that PSA had issues with pins walking. So maybe that's why they're so tight now and hard to put in. I don't know. I think that's before my time with PSA, which has only been about a year. So anyway, yeah, these Cross Armory parts were excellent and rather inexpensive. Yes, for me, I know I'm not trying to be a jerk. I didn't pay for them. But the prices, I can see them. Really not expensive. And like I said, if I say they're good and they're not, the only thing I'm going to get is more not good parts. I've said this plenty of times. I have no incentive to say anything other than the truth to you guys. I wouldn't do that. It's not worth it to me for some parts that don't work good. But I do believe in these parts, these Cross Armory parts. So I also put some parts on my Glock 19 and my Micro Dagger, which is the 43X clone. But those were all aesthetic parts, takedown, slide release, pin set, stuff like that. That doesn't affect performance, since one is my carry gun and one is a home defense gun. But this has been completely swapped out. Everything but the barrel, slide, and frame, everything in the slide and everything in the frame has been replaced with Cross Armory parts. And I only got about 250 on it right now. I'm going to get it to 1,000. It's going to take me a little while, but I'm going to test the reliability and let you guys know how it works out. So yeah, as of right now though, I am super excited. This is going to be pretty soon. This will be my only PSA Dagger. I am getting rid of all my other daggers. A friend of mine is buying them and I'm going to get something different, but this one I'm going to keep, and I'm really happy about that now because I really do like it. So Anyway, guys, let me know what you think. And again, that's Cross Armory. I'll put their website in the description, and check them out. They got a lot of different parts, and like I said, a lot of California compliance type stuff. Thank God I live in the free state of Florida. That stuff doesn't matter, but some of you don't, and it might matter to you. So check them out. And also going to be doing hopefully a giveaway soon. I don't have any details on it yet, guys. I know I've mentioned this before, and I'm sorry. I'm at about 760 something subs. It'll probably be once I get to 1,000 or close to 1,000 anyway. So there's plenty of time. I'll let you know. It won't be anything too crazy. Probably, you know, following me, Cross Armory, and maybe something like that. So, and we'll do a little giveaway. So maybe you guys will get a chance to get yourself some parts too if you want. And I'm looking forward to that. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I appreciate each and every one of you. Please like, share, subscribe. It would be awesome. And stay safe and take care of each other. I was Joe Arms.